Hey guys, your boy B-Minus and welcome to the career mode update for 5.15.15, and this is the weekly series where I of course go over all the big name players that were buffed or nerfed this week. And ooh, do we have a big show for you guys. If you guys enjoy this type of series, remember to go ahead and smash that like button, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get it in with the buff section. First up is this man, Emre Can. He is up and then he is down. He is all over the place. The Liverpool CDM, you already know, 6'2", 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, is getting a +1, +3 to his potential, getting all the way up to his 86, which was his high point in FIFA 15. Let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. As you can see right here, not a major buff to his normal stats, just 2 to sliding, 2 to strength, and 3 to heading accuracy. Does have the flare trait, but a massive buff to his potential, so basically you're going to see the benefits of this in the long term. Emre Can. Next up is a guy who's been coming back from injury, and he is finally rounding into the form that saw him net 20 goals a couple of seasons ago for Aston Villa, and that is Christian Benteke, the big Belgian. 6'3", 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, is getting a +1 to potential and overall. Now if we take a look at the stats, the big thing right here, +13 to kick accuracy, everything else staying pretty much the same. A little bit more in the aggression, has the power header and the strength trait, so there you go, just a little bit of a buff for a man in form, Christian Benteke. Last week this guy received a massive nerf for some reason, and now I guess they're trying to meet somewhere in the middle, as Jack Grealish is getting a +1. The man has 4-star skill moves, 5'10", and let's go ahead and take a look at his stats right now. As you can see, some sizable upgrades, +14 to heading accuracy, 3 to curve, 6 to long passing, not bad right there. The mentality traits +4 and +2 to jumping. Stamina pretty good at 68, and he did get massive upgrades in the movement stats last week and getting a +10 to stand tackling right there. So as you can see, a pretty nice little upgrade. That's about right. Maybe his potential should be a little bit higher in the 80s. I don't know. If you guys disagree, go ahead and leave your comments down below. It'll become very apparent why I am profiling this man right here, Sofiane Feghouli. And yeah, the Algerian is 5'10", he's getting +1 to his overall, 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, play for Valencia. Let's see, were there any upgrades in attacking? No. Any upgrades in power? No. Goalkeeping? Probably not. Mentality? No. Defending? Nah. Skills? No. Let's check in the movement. Oh, there we go. That's why I profiled him. +11 of sprint speed. He is all the way up to a 92. The man is just a blister rocket now. Go ahead, get him. He's expensive, but man, he is pacey. One pisse moffball. One Sidone Feghouli. This man right here is just tearing the Bundesliga apart this season. A very well deserved upgrade in his potential, getting him all the way up to 83. I of course am talking about Patrick Herrmann, the German. 5'10", 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach. And we go ahead and take a look at his stats right here. Pretty well balanced. As you can see, he is just a speed demon with low to high 80s and low 90s in all the movement stats. Very good dribbling, ball control, as well as excellent positioning. Has decent finishing, crossing, and short passing. And wish his stamina would be just a little bit higher, and low strength, but good shot power and long shots. Basically, he's a mini Royce, or the second coming of Royce, for the other Borussia team in Germany. Go ahead and grab him, Patrick Herrmann, the German. And last in the buff section, we're going to give you a goalkeeper. This 6'3", Fernando Muslera, the Uruguayan, plays for Galatasaray. And as you can see, he's getting a +1 right here. Getting a little bit buffs in the movement, as well as a nice little buff to the long passing. Always nice for your goalie right there. Getting a +4 to strength, very nifty, and 84 in the jumping, very nice. As you can see right here, getting very nice upgrades in the goalkeeping. 2 to diving, positioning, and 1 to reflexes. -2 to goal kicking, but still at a respectable 76. Has the goal kick long throw as well, which is always very useful for your keeper. So there you go, another nice little buff for Fernando Muslera. And last in the buff section, this isn't really a buff section, but the added section, and that is Angelo Henriques is back in the game. He's got 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Starts out at 73 and gets all the way to the potential of an 83. and he's basically been missing in the game since March 20th, so he's been gone for practically a month, but now he is back in the game. Go ahead and get him, Angelo Henriques. Now for the nerf section, and the sadness continues for one Mario Balotelli. There's no way around it. He's one of my favorite players, but man, he's just having an atrocious season, and he's getting a -1, -1. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats that are being downgraded. 2 to dribbling, 3 to finishing, 4 to volleys, -1 to acceleration. His movement speeds have really dipped this year, as well as -2 to positioning and -8 to jumping. What the heck happened to him? And yeah, he's just gonna keep on getting worse. Hopefully, I don't know, I keep on saying hopefully he can turn his career around, but maybe he might be one of those players who just never really fulfills his potential. Next up is a FIFA 15 career mode legend, and that is this man right here, Emre Laporte, I don't know how to pronounce it, and the man plays for Atletico Bilbao, and as you can see right here, he had a potential of 87, started out at an 80, but now is getting a -2 downgrade. As you can see, none of his stats are affected. Well, he's actually getting a mini buff plus 5 reaction, boosting it up to a 78, which is pretty nice, but unfortunately, just getting a downgrade right there. 2 overall, still very respectable. 85, he's still a solid player to get though. Next up is another legend in FIFA 15 career modes, and that is Mateo Kovacic, and he plays for Inter. He's 5'11", and he's getting a -1, -3, guys. That is just a little bit heartbreaking if his potential was already at an 89 last week. So, I mean, it's not that big of a downgrade. If you get him to 86, I'm pretty sure he's still an amazing player. And the reason for that is he's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. Remember, for a center mid, these are pretty incredible stats. Getting a -1 to dribbling, -2 to ball control, and -2 to short passing and vision. But still, these stats are pretty damn impressive. 85 in short passing, 80s all across in skill moves, especially really high in dribbling and ball control. Good acceleration, decent turn speed, and decent agility. Could do a little bit better in the strength, but has excellent long shots as well as shot power and decent stamina and vision for someone of his age. He has the flair and playmaker trait as well as the dribbler trait, and he is only 20 years old, so he's still going to be turning into a beast, just not quite as dominant as he used to be, Mateo Kovacic. And that is it for this week in the career mode update section, guys. A couple notable guys that are leaving us this week is the 80 potential overall Pavon, as well as the 80 potential overall of Kubas. So yeah, let us go and have a moment of silence for them. And just a reminder, I do a sister show where I profile some of the more hidden gems that have surfaced because of this past update. So go ahead and check that out on Wednesdays. It's always coming up on a Wednesday. And this is a weekly series, so if you would like to go ahead and check up on all the older updates, I will leave a playlist for those videos in the description down below. And if you guys haven't checked out already, I have started a Pokemon career mode. Yes, a Pokemon freaking career mode. How does that work? Well, go ahead. I'll leave a link to that video right there. I'm super proud of it. I think it's going to be something incredibly awesome for my channel, so go ahead, check it out, if only for the first 30-second intro that I did a lot of work editing. Anyway, if you enjoyed any of this content, remember to go ahead, like, subscribe for more goody goodness. My name is Grealish, and until next time, guys, remember, stay